let's try this again. Except this time, hopefully, we'll have the right tag on it. Update. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm kind of quiet even for myself here. Let's turn the volume. There we go. Let's turn that volume up. Now I can hear myself a little bit better. Okay. So my next big adventure is one where I need to retake the rest of Gaul. And where did Flavius go? Or where did Honorius go? Oh, Honorius is down here. That's where he is. Healing himself from a lovely fight. And I've got 3 full stacks, 2 of which are rebels. Got to love the rebels. They just simply can't stop, won't stop, don't even know how to stop. Alright. And our money is greatly depleted, at least our overall income per turn, but most of that is now because we have built a crap ton of armies. And I need to find ways to change that. I would like to... Oh, another rebellion. I need to fix that. I know I'm 2 minutes late. I'm a bad person. If only my mother had raised me right, this would never have happened. But sadly she didn't, so here we are. Alright, so let's see here. We have Latin Christianity is going up. Greco-Roman paganism is going down because I have this lovely gentleman here preaching to the plebs. Sure, yeah, let's blame the stepmom. I'm cool with it. I mean, you know. Inside each of us is definitely something. I like that. I can't repeat it, but I like it. Alright. So, oh, I didn't bother to freaking end my turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine, whatever. Well, I can't really do much from here. I might be able to retake Elusa. Let's see if I can just retake it real quick. Actually, the Eastern Roman Empire never is actually screwed. It survives long past everything else, and actually, it remains like pretty much itself for a very long time, even after it quote unquote falls. So I wouldn't even say that it's effed. I would just say that it evolves into something else until the Ottoman Empire shows up. That's essentially what happens. It's not even worth the fight. Okay. He's not a governor, though. At least not yet. Probably won't be. Alright. Let's see here. So... Oh. Hello. Can I rename you? Oh, I can. Alright, well, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know I could do this. Well, now I gotta rename these. That is my goal tonight. Alright, Grim, you get this one. There you go. There's your legion. You have your very own legion, Grim. Alright, Fokker, I'm giving you this one over here. It's got my, or not this one. It's got my elite troops in it. Down here. Not ready to go. This one. I learned something new. Nah, it's just, fucker. We know who this is. There we go. You're Legio 1, fucker. I hope you're happy. You are full. Well, you actually, Grim, contain my Emperor, so I really hope you don't die. but you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying not to put him in direct harm's way. Now, Fokker's on the other hand, well, its casualty rate might be a little bit high. It just depends. All right, now let's end this turn. Now, so maybe I'll save it for tomorrow, since tomorrow's gonna be a different stream from the ones that I normally do. But somebody, actually Ironham, showed me a little meme about like the game is basically take five links to get to Hitler on Wikipedia, and I thought that was hilarious, and I posted it up there. I was planning to do it tonight, but I said nah, I got to do history stuff tonight. Tonight's more serious. But tomorrow, before we do the full on stream, like the new stream will be fine. Actually, it does, but we'll find out how much of those powers are even worth half a darn. Yeah, if only Fokker would join the server, then he'd actually know all the deep lore and all the things that are about to happen. But he doesn't, so he doesn't know. All right, I am actually so far ahead, and I know, right? I'm so far ahead in my planning for this stuff and for my segments that I've actually been able to work on some side projects, and I'm gonna look at some other stuff too. Alright, so first things first, let's make sure that we can actually fight these guys. So let's move you over here. Oh, that's a terrible shield wall, I'm not gonna lie. That's a terrible shield wall. So how's everybody doing tonight? Wait, why are you not in shield wall formation? Hope everybody's having fun or is it Friday? I keep wanting to say it's Saturday, but it's not Saturday, it's Friday. I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm one day ahead of everything. I don't know why. Let's see here. Yeah, if anybody else is in the chat and they want to talk, I will name you a legion, and we will attempt to keep you alive for as long as possible, even though there's a solid chance that we're gonna die. Especially now that we have the Vikings here, because for some reason the Vikings existed here. These guys don't show up for a long time. Oh, bro, you're gonna get so many shield walls soon. You're not even gonna. I'm gonna tell you about so many shield walls. You're not even gonna know. You're not even gonna know. Maybe. I think that really depends. I mean, Attila hasn't even showed up yet. It's just you might die slower here. Is I think what the real point is. Did I? Oh, that's why I was like, why does everybody look really funny? It's like, oh, because I actually turned that up. I turned the speed up. But hey, that's probably that is hurtfully true though. So I need you to not say those things. That hurts my fifis when you say that your chances of survival are higher here. That's my fifis have hurt. Yeah, I thought about doing that if we played XCOM again, but I was like, nah, they're just gonna get murdered real fast. Well, the problem is that's gonna happen is that you're gonna end up. Oh, hold on, man. I think I'm way too loud right now. Let me turn myself down just a smidge. There we go. I don't mind listening to myself, but even now I'm like, whoa, hello. Yeah, more like F your characters, bro. Oh, come on. But no, I think my next major thing right now is that tomorrow we're going to play Dying Light with some friends of mine, if they all install the darn thing. And then, because we can't do Barotrauma right now, I still need more people. But I have enough for Dying Light, and we all have Dying Light. So we're going to get an early look at what I'm going to be doing in October, because I actually have yet to complete Dying Light, because even my pansy freaking sentiments of freaking horror, I actually, I am disturbed by Dying Light. Oh, I'm such a pansy and I know it. It doesn't make it better, but it makes it more tolerable. I may not win, but I'm at least going to make him pay for it. And today I made some very fascinating discoveries today, guys. Some discoveries I'm going to share with you guys because I'm such a nice person. And these discoveries are things that I wish I didn't know, but I'm going to share them anyway. Why? Because I'm just that kind of a guy. And the first thing I learned today was that there are some crazy people out there, specifically crazy women out there, that made bread out of... Oof. That sucks. Well, can't help you there, son. Oh, they're breaking through. No. Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't matter now. Ugh. Well, I discovered that there are some crazy women out there that are making bread with their vaginas. That's weird. People are weird, dude. Like, creepy weird in a horrifyingly awful way. And then there are some that are making beer out of it. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you people that you have nothing to do with your day-to-day lives? Like, I want to know, like, what goes on in their head that makes them go, yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah, I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying. And I discovered that today, and I said, why did you share this information with me? And they're like, because it's funny. I said, that's not funny. That's disgusting and horrifying, even for me. This is terrible. Why would you ever tell me this? You're a terrible friend. Oh, man. Oh, God, why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? Oh, man. I'm going to lose this city. I'm going to lose this town. But that's kind of expected. Because for some reason the Vikings existed now, even though they don't show up for a long, long time. Hey, at least my Western Auxilia Palatina are... Yeah, they're actually doing really good. I think that's what I need to do from now on, is just try to rush those guys. Oh, there's veg bread too, man. Wow, these guys have held on for a long time. Good lord. Alright, I'm gonna actually eat my snack now, because I'm a bad person, and I normally don't eat on stream, but you know, I'm hungry. I'm hoping y'all can't hear that. I hope not. It's incredible that little tiny part. I'm gonna just chill away. It's incredible that little tiny part is worth so much money. Well, in relative speaking terms, it's a tiny part.
We find you worthy of benefiting from our prosperity.
They rebel and now they want to be friends. A cantaloupe, huh? Oh, hello. Who's this? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, you are... Oh, I'm not in a good position to fight here. Okay, so run away. And hopefully don't follow me. Don't follow me! Don't follow me! Don't follow me! Well, at least it's more even now. A cantaloupe. I think you mean cantaloupe or cantaloupe. I don't even know. And after this... Ooh, it's a river fight. Which this generic river that's always the same. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 wait. Whoa, whoa, wait. Time out. This is the same river. These people, I will call them people. These people, I think, use the exact same river and exact same thing here in Shogun 2. Like, that's... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's lazy, but I'm not against it, but holy crap, man. Alright, let's see here. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not against being lazy whenever you don't have to work hard, but... I mean, y'all have seen my streams, y'all know. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, I didn't upgrade these guys. That sucks. Let's just put half and half, I guess. And then if I need to, I can run them around. And for these guys, I'm pretty sure they're going to come on this side, not this side. But yeah, this is almost the exact same river scenario in Shogun 2. They have this little snaking river, but there's only 2 points to cross. And if you put, you know, I guess in Fall of the Samurai, if you put cannons there, and along with your riflemen, oh my gosh, it's just a nightmare to try and cross. And, oh, nope, they're crossing on this side. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I made the wrong guess. Congratulations, guys. I am screwed. But I need them to hurry and get into position. Good lord, this was bad. I don't know nothing about no car parts, man. I can nod in agreement that it's bad. That is the extent of my knowledge of car parts. Alright, you... Shield wall. You go back this way. Ambushed. By who? Heavy shot.
We have sighted the enemy.
Let them hit me with things. Part of me wants to try and hit them in the... Oh, I can probably hit them in the back. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. They're gonna throw everything they got at me, which means that I'm going to need my commander here regardless. But maybe you two can run around to the back, along with my cavalry, and then I can leave my spearmen up here. No, archers over this way. What is this tactic you have going on? What is that? In what world? What? Okay, well I guess get into combat now, man. Go, 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 go.
Our general is being attacked.
Yeah, I'm aware, thank you. Come on, come on. Why are you so spread out? I didn't do that. Jeez, y'all getting torn up. Move here. No, move back. Move back. Lean back. Lean back. Go, 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 go. Go, cavalry, go. Go, 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 go.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Why are you running? Shouldn't be running. Don't run. It's bad to run. Y'all are gonna be tired by the time that y'all are already exhausted. Go, go, go. How is it that you guys are actually... Oh, you're not. Okay. How is it that you guys are winning? Don't charge, just walk towards them. Yeah. Although this is not what they would do, I don't think. They're gonna win. I'm not doing enough damage. And for some reason, my commander just can't seem to get off his butt and beat the living snot out of these guys. Come on. Come on, boys. Oh, you guys are here. Run, 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 run. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Don't let him get close. No, 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 no. Why are you... No! Crap. Well, my commander's dead. I guess that's the end of that fight for him. He's done. He's on his own, surrounded on 3 sides. I guess this is going to be a... Oh, man, I'm going to have to, like, smack him right in the back really fast, and that's not going to happen. Oh, he is so dead. He is just absolutely dead. Yep. Yep. God darn it. I didn't want you to actually run after them, and I didn't get there in time. Well, my whole flanking maneuver failed, so this army's going to be utterly destroyed. That's alright, the majority of it was barbarian mercenaries and whatnot, so... And despite me wanting to be somewhat historically accurate, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's just speed this up. There's nothing I can do here except just get killed. They should really make it like as soon as your commander dies, the mercenaries should just run. Yeah, that guy's dead, and he's gonna run right after me. Oh no, he can't. He can't reach me. Okay, so the army's still in effect, or the army's still intact. Let's see. I have... What do they got? They got 2 onagers and 3 onagers and chiroballistas. Do I even want to fight this? Part of me doesn't even want to fight this. But I do want to take out as many as I possibly can. And what I'll do is I'll start the history stuff tonight, actually, with this. So we'll probably be going through the last section here pretty quick. Hey, gamer, what's going on, brother? How you doing, dude? What am I setting at? I'm not sure I understand the question. Oh, you mean what are my settings at? Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm on Ultra. Everything is on maxed out. And this is Total War Attila. Oh, sometimes I wish. But yeah, no, this is on max settings that I can run on. Maybe there's a setting. Look, man, I actually wanted to get I wanted to actually complete the Western Roman Empire campaign. I've never done it, and the last 2 times I've tried, I've just completely gotten annihilated. putting this on legendary, I think was a bit much for me. Maybe one day we'll do this again, but I actually have serious qualms with this engine, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. First things first. Let's see if we can kill some of those onagers. That's why I'm kind of not wanting to do it. I actually want to play and win. Oh crap, I didn't get my cavalry out. No! Not that it really matters. They've got reinforcements on the way. The odds of me holding this place are pretty much non-existent. I can feel the pain coming through already. Because I've played on Legendary once, and after the first few turns, I said, nope. Nope, 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 nope. But hey, we can play Hannibal later, but that's a couple hundred years before this, bruh. Carthago. What is it? Carthago, what's the Carthage must be destroyed? Carthago. What was it that Cicero said? Oh, well, see, here's the thing. Hannibal, brilliant as he was, wasn't that good. Even his own brother remarked on it. I think that we all know the saying that you know how to win a victory but not know how to use it. That was Hannibal's brother. Yes, he was, but like his brother says, you know how to win a victory, but you do not know how to use a victory. But it only takes one loss if you have a giant freaking army and you only have one giant freaking army. And I will say this, he was an impressive leader, I will say that. He managed to get people... I need to win a victory. You are correct. I need to win a victory here. Well, I do have Germans now as my soldiers. At least I'm starting to swap out the Romans for Germans, and they're actually doing much better. It's funny whenever you have barbarians doing your fighting for you, which is a terrible decision. Oh, they're burning. Oh, they're burning. I didn't get a look. Yeah, burn. Look at that guy just standing there on fire. Yeah. He's just standing there on fire. Burning tree. Come on. Run through the gates. Run through the gates. Alright. Now let's see here. Let's get everybody in position because we need to get everybody up here. Run, 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 run. Don't put you there though. Don't put you there. So alright, gamers. So what we normally do on Fridays is we usually do history on the Western Roman Empire. We're actually at the very end of the Western Roman Empire as we know it. It's gonna be so much fun. Wow. Oh no, everything's freezing. I can't choose anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's freezing. No, it's locking up. Why are you doing this? That is one of the problems of this game, is that it does lock up for no reason sometimes. My hardware can handle it, I can tell you that much. Ooh, Eastern Roman Empire is fun, but it's just not as fun. Really? Constantinople is like your bulwark against everything. Oh, legendary. Okay, maybe not. I was like, wait, what did you do, man? Jeez, they are determined to come right through here. They are just massively determined to come through here. They're breaking, though. Probably Rome, because LA probably couldn't get its crap together. Jeez, they are just shoving me back. Where are all my guys? There's not 120 people here. Just shoot arrows. Just shoot more arrows. Just keep shooting arrows. Wow. Well, see, you actually have some good taste. You've got Shogun in there. Shogun's fantastic. Rome 2 had potential, and it kind of squandered it. It really didn't do what I wanted it to do, and it wasn't that fun. Oh god, you're... Oh, jeez. Daemod? I've never heard of that. What is that? I've heard of the Radius mods and like one of the other mods that's oh, Deus Ex Imperator or whatever, like the one that actually limits the amount of special units you can have and whatnot. I saw that, and then I saw one other mod, and I think I've downloaded them, but I never used them. And right now for this game, I think I had mods downloaded, but I didn't use them. Let's turn the fire arrows off. Okay. Well, I'm winning because now they're shooting, or they're shoving their onagers at me, so that's always nice. That's how you always know you've done well. Oh god, look, there's more of them. Oh, let's see how long we can last here, guys. In the meantime... Oh... A legend. See, the Huns, I can't play as the Huns. The Huns are too difficult even for me. I can't do it. I don't like the Horde factions in this game, and I always get just obliterated when I play the Huns. I've tried, and they're a pain in the butt whenever you're fighting them, but whenever you play as them, you have to micro everything, and I can't do that. Microing cavalry, I can do maybe one or two, but not an entire army of freaking cavalry. Well, gamer, one of the things that we do is we actually, on Fridays, we do history lessons and whatnot. Let's say lessons. We just talk about history. So I just kind of go through the different events that are happening through the Western Roman Empire, and I'm about to start that as soon as I know where this battle's going, though. Because now we're on Emperor Olybrius. Oh, jeez. See, well, I'm glad you're following too, man. I'm always happy to have more people join the talk. Oh, jeez, look at all that. Look at all that. Just right in there. Look at that. Oh, the computer's just like, I can't fight them, so I'm just gonna charge through and push everybody forward, or push everybody backwards. Good lord. I don't even know how to fight that. I just sit there and let them run through. If I win this, this will be the funniest thing in the world. There's no way I win this. There's no way I win this. See, I haven't bought Three Kingdoms. I've thought about it, but I just don't really see much appeal for it for what I like. It looks like they were trying to make a game that was not Total War, and they've been... Dude, do you play any other game? I'm just curious. Because holy crap, dude. That's a lot of hours in a game that nobody really has ever played. I mean, look, I applaud it. It's impressive. But, like, I think the way I kind of see it is that, like, Troy and Britannia were kind of like their demos for certain things. They were trying to make something different, and they used those as kind of like feelers to see if people liked them, which I'm on board with. I like that. Like, I like the idea of generals that are more personalized. I like the idea of equipping your generals with certain weapons and armors and things. I actually really like that idea. I even like the somewhat Three Kingdoms-y, like, overpowered general to an extent, but with historical titles like this, I don't want that. I'll have little pieces of it, but I don't think I want the mythical side put into it. Now, for Troy, I'd be fine with it because that period of time is what they're doing is something more mythical. I'm on board with it 100%. But if they did Rome, like let's say they do Rome 3, I would not want that anywhere near my Rome 3, or even medieval 3 if they ever do medieval 3, which I'm not convinced they will. At least not for a while. But no, they're interesting. Oh, you lucky duck. Well, I'm glad somebody does because you can tell me how Warhammer 3 is going to be because I'm gonna be honest, and maybe I will burn a follow for this, but I have hated Warhammer Total War, and I love Warhammer. I love Warhammer, but I can't stand Warhammer Total War. It's so bad. I want to like it so bad, and I reinstall it every time, and I'm like, no, maybe I'm not giving it the chance it deserves, and every time I do, I'm like, nope. I am envious. Do you realize I love Total War? I can't stand Total War Warhammer anymore. It's just look. I'm gonna tell you a story. Trash. When they first started Total War Warhammer, I was so excited. I went through old lore. I was thinking about things they can do. I was super stoked about it. I can't describe to you how excited I was. And when it first came out, I was still excited. I took a whole week off just to play Warhammer Total War 1. And I was still enjoying it. But as soon as it kind of kicked in, we'll get to that fucker, because that's a terrible idea too. But whenever I played it, I played as the vampire counts. I love the vampire counts. I actually purposely probably don't look at the lore too much because I don't really want to know that Manfred is dead. But I really like the vampire counts, and for that playthrough, I really enjoyed it. But every other playthrough, I hated it. But get your friend out of here, man. Your friend is full of it. But and you know what the real issue is, and I think I've brought this up before in previous streams. The issue isn't even the combat, although there are issues, especially with like cavalry, and with the way they've done them. Yeah, that too. The issue is the siege battles are terrible. The siege battles are not fun. This is a siege where anywhere can go. But the biggest issue is siege battles. And another big issue is that there's no defender bonus, even in this game, for being a defender. Like if I've got guys on the wall, they don't get a morale bonus or like a damage bonus or a defensive, but nothing. They don't get anything. In Rome 1, in Rome 1, they had a massive bonus, as they should. The defenders should have the advantage in a fight. That's just the way it works. You know, if you're attacking somebody on a wall, you have a disadvantage. That means that these are going to be more costly than just waiting them out. It's just the way a siege works. But instead, they wanted to change it and turn it into something, well, less real. I've killed, how many have I killed? I've killed over half of their soldiers, and I'm still losing. That's how many men they showed up with. That's how bad this is. But like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units. Hey, look, I'll take it, because that means I'm going to take this place back real fast. So if I lose it, that's so be it. I'm just going to speed this up. I already know what the answer is. I've already lost. The question is just how long can I last? But yeah, no. The biggest issue is that once they went over to Warscape, which I think this is what this engine is running off of, the province system I was mixed about, but I was open to it. The provinces that we have, I'm not against it, but it definitely does speed the game up in a way that I don't like. I really don't like the way that it actually takes everything and moves it much faster, because like for little towns, there's not really a siege battle. That's true too. Oh, let's give that to this guy. Did I lose? I lost people in office. Put them back in office. You're governor. No. Governor. General. Yep. That is exactly right. And I really didn't actually, I think I calculated it out one day, just out of frustration to show. I think I told chat this too. So I was saying that, like the amount of money it costs just to buy Total War Warhammer is like over, just right now, it's about, what, 6 to 8, hold on, I got it on my phone, 1 second. I actually mathed it out. I got it mathed out. It's insanely high. It's like $800. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see. You can be a part of my little campaign here. Who do I want to give you to? Let's see here. You want a legion? I'm gonna give you a legion. Let's see here. How about Liberatrix? Or maybe this one's a newer. I'll give you this one. There you go. You get your legion. Legio 11. Or Legio. Sorry, Legio. Not Legio. Legio. Alright, let's see here. They're still healing up, but they can't really beat me right now. I may want more of the Auxilia. Okay, how long till... Oh, good. Protector... Oh, hello. Armagiris. Upgrade all these guys. I'm gonna spend all my money on upgrades, man. Alright. You need to run away. As fast... Oh, jeez, there's nowhere to run. Oh, Carthago Nova. Let's do that. Where Majorian lost his entire fleet. We'll run you over there. I can't buy anything. Alright, so. More rebels. More and more and more rebels. I don't have any more money. Darn it. We'll move you here then. Jeez. Legio Comitatenses. Do I get those? I don't think I get these, do I? Oh, there's 2 stacks. Even though they're butchered, there's still 2 stacks. I can't take 2 stacks. That's not possible. That's just too much. This is the next problem that I'm gonna run into. There's just too many bad guys in too many places. And wow, my income is just shot. And this army is doing absolutely nothing. Same as this one. Oh, guys, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Oh, look, horse archers. I would love horse archers. Oh, the Ostrogoths are coming to play again. Those Ostrogoths. We'll get to them eventually, too. We haven't talked about the Ostrogoths yet, because they're mostly pissing off the East right now. It's kind of what they do. Oh, geez, hello. That'll be a problem in the long run. Let's start with this guy. Let's take out at least one rebel that I know I can deal with right now. Now, don't you run. I have things to do this evening. None of them involve letting you get away. I will. That's why I got Legios, Protectores, upgraded Skirmishers, and upgraded Palatinas. Totally fine with that. Let the rain come down. Alright, so let's put you all in a formation. Missiles up front. Wait, what? Don't punish them. Alright. This is straight up just gonna be a, I'm gonna run at you and kill you in the face. Alright, so when we last left off our lovely Western Roman Empire, we had, which one was it? Anthemius was beheaded by his father-in-law. I'm sorry, son-in-law, not father-in-law, son-in-law. Jeez, I'm already screwing up. Obviously, I need more drink. That'll make things easier. More drinky drink. So his son-in-law, inside his own city, instigated by a letter he didn't even read, and in his place was, in his stead was placed Anicius Olybrius, or Anicius Olybrius, I'm sorry. So Ricimer finally got that puppet that he wanted again, and the Vandal King Geiseric, who'd been actually pissing and moaning about not having his emperor, got his emperor too. Ricimer had also gained a new and important follower around this time, a man named Odoacer. Though not influential yet, he's going to be really important in the near future. And even though Ricimer got his new puppet emperor, he's going to have very little time to enjoy the spoils of his lovely civil war. 6 weeks after killing Anthemius, Ricimer died of a hemorrhage, leaving his nephew Gundobad to take position of Magister Militum of the Western Roman Empire. Olybrius would die of dropsy 7 months into his rule, leaving Gundobad as the leading and only real power in the West. Yay! And so ended the reign of both Ricimer and Olybrius. How lovely. That is literally the only information that is worth talking about with Olybrius. He dies so fast, it's not even worth talking about. Run, boys, run. Or I guess, boys? Girls? I don't even know. So it sucks to be that guy. Especially since his father-in-law and stuff like that tried so hard to get him to be emperor. Finally gets it, and then he dies. Like, super fast. Come on, boys. Run, 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 run. So now it was Gundobad's turn to appoint a new puppet emperor for him. Let's definitely do that. And he eventually decided on a man named Glycerius, a high-ranking official under Olybrius. And soon after his appointment, Glycerius had to deal with his first barbarian invasion, King Euric of the Visigoths. Our lovely, lovely friends the Visigoths have returned to meet us. Oh wait, why am I only have 3 sets of spears and they're all on one side. This is a terrible formation. Why did you let me do this, Grim? This is a terrible decision. Now I'm gonna have to charge swordsmen at horsemen. It's a terrible thing to do. It's okay, I still outnumber these buggers. Run, boys, run! Run, boys, run! Now that protectores are much better at anything they do, so who cares? I can't wait till my protectores are frickin' replaced with something useful. Run, 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 run! Go, 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 go! Run, boys, run! No, you keep running too. Jeez, come on, go. How is it that you're winning? Your charge cavalry, locked in melee. Oh, jeez, wow, you are decimating this guy. Holy crap. If I lose this, that's like snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. But, you know, it is the Western Roman Empire. It's very possible. Like, they do that multiple times. How are you winning? You're shock cavalry. Oh, you're cataphracti cavalry. That might be why you're heavily armored. But well, that knocked out my. That knocked out my. It definitely knocked out my general for the fight, though. I'll admit that. All right. Hey, so he gets with so the Visigoths are invading Italy. So Uric saw the West as being weakened enough by recent events that it would be ripe for conquest, and he wasn't entirely wrong. Uh, Glycarius also had got the opportunity to deal with a group we haven't visited yet, and we've just discussed a few seconds ago, the Ostrogoths. At this point, the Ostrogoths were just now forming into a cohesive group and mostly relied upon the Eastern Empire for subsidies, or what we might call welfare. Come here, guys. Now, kill them. Ostrogothic Kingdom Vindemir decided that the invasion of Italy would help his rule, and also give him valuable resources for his new tribe. A combined effort of Visigoths and Ostrogoths invading Italy would be a force to be reckoned with. In order to attempt to lessen this blow, Glycarius sent gifts to the Ostrogoths and persuaded them to go elsewhere, specifically back towards the east. Very good. The Ostrogothic king, already used to being paid off by the East, gladly accepted this gift and moved into Gaul. I'm sorry, yeah, that's right, he went to Gaul, not the East, not yet. Since Gaul was mostly lost to the West, anyway, this wasn't really any real big issue for Glycarius. Now the Visigoths were alone in their invasion of Italy, so when Uric's army invaded Italy, they were defeated and the general Vincentius killed. Though unfortunate, this didn't really stop Uric, he just simply moved his attention back towards Gaul. Let's see here. Ugh, that still cost a lot of soldiers, though. That was a bit much. How am I at -8? Alright, and you guys gotta go. Fokker's Legion needs to go defend Tarentum. I need to start knocking out some of these. Oh, man, everybody's just so freaking unhappy all the time. Jeez. Fokker, fix your legions, man. Get your legions in order. There's bad people out here. Can't take those guys on. I don't have any money to take them on. Actually, hold on. I can maybe get some money. Embezzle some money. How much am I going to get from that? I don't know, but some. But geez, only 691 gold per turn. That's expensive. I need to free up some cash. I also have an entire army over here that's not doing anything, but it's because like, if I leave this, I know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to get run over. Jeez, wow, this province gets me a lot of money. It's not good. Not good at all. And I've got 2 armies up here, so let's see if I move you down. That's mercenary cavalry. Also expensive. Let's kill the rebels. Just knock them out of the fight. That's one less problem I gotta deal with. Wait, I lost an entire unit in that? That's ridiculous. Alright, whatever. Let's give myself replenishment. Rotomegas and some of these provinces are really weird. Like it spirals all the way up. That's just really weird. Alright, let's see. Can I merge some of you and... See, it doesn't look like y'all have many troops. So if I was to, yeah, so y'all are gonna get pushed off. You're, oh yeah, I'm just gonna auto resolve that. You're dead. Kill them. Replenishment and public order. Man, maybe I should have just sent him back towards over this way, because that would have been nice. So I'm gaining more money per turn now that I've got fewer raiders. That's always nice. Avaricum. Now this. Oh, he's the emperor of those lovely rebels that I have to deal with. I gotta deal with the Allens sometimes. Is the Allens? No, the Vandals. Ah, our dear friends, the Vandals. But we're not ready to have that conversation just yet. The Vandals, for the most part, are leaving me alone. Just raiding one province is bad, but it's not. Jeez. I'm gonna lose Segobriga. I may need to talk to them about peace.
Speak. The people will consider what I hear, but you must speak without delay.
Oh, hello. So you'll actually give me money. Moderate and a trade agreement? No. I will take the money for now.
Our favor and friendship is rarely expressed.
Fine. Give me the money and leave me alone. Oh, I hate... I gotta get that back soon. But still, it's money that I needed right now. Okay. Don't I have some soldiers to upgrade? Here I do. But I thought I still have one more turn left on that. Let's start building some stuff. Okay. Jeez, even with this, they're still pissed off. Why are y'all pissed off? Taxes. Is my taxes too high? They're not that high. Oof, don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad. Negative 32 food. All because I think I did that, and no, really, it's just this, and no, it's just this. Sorry. Jeez. But I really need Mediolanum to actually not be... that's also killing my freaking wealth. Oh, god dang it. Alright, fine. That'll hopefully give me some more money, because I don't want to do that, though. I really don't want to do that. Oh, it's like the game is forcing me to do this. Oh, did they tear down my auditorium? Oh, that's another reason why my money is so low. They tore down my auditorium. Those bastards. Freaking awesome. Exactly. That was the Colosseum. Well, I guess they don't really have the Colosseum here, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's frustrating. All right. So I can't move. I wish I could take these guys on even more than I already have, but there's not really any way I can do that. As for these guys, yeah, I tax them. That's fine. I need to take this place back too, but they are well too off. They are too well off. I can't do that yet. So I guess we are just going to have to live with the fact they exist. Oh, hello. Priest. Preach intolerance. Absolutely. Oh, I got more. Okay, that's right. Distract. And I can assign a provincial governor. So let's do that real quick. Where can I assign a provincial governor? Rome? You need more money. So let's put somebody here that can make me money. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's Italia. And research. No. There we go. Public order +4. And then it was food +20. Let's see. So the Visigoths' invasion failed. Now, we don't really know much about Glycarius' administrative actions, as most were lost or destroyed. We do know he tried to reconcile with the Eastern Roman Empire, but the Eastern Roman Empire wasn't having anything to do with him. I'm not even going to bother fighting that. Now, up until this point, Gundobad has been really enjoying himself up until this point. Because he gets news that his father dies. And that's a big deal. So he has to run home. The Gepids... That's fine. I'm not going to be able to fight them anyway. So Gundobad took his army, Rome's only real army, back home to Burgundy. Oh, hello. Can we do, like, trade? And then non-aggression? No. You still want the opportunity to fight. Okay, fine. No one wants to trade with me. Fine, I'll take the money. So, not only was this bad, because again, Rome lost its only real army, it's made even worse whenever Glycarius receives reports that a man has invaded Italy from the Eastern Roman Empire. A man by the name of Julius Nepos. Glycarius was in a really tight spot at this point, but we know that he was originally going to try and repel Nepos. But the reality was that, like most of his predecessors, Glycarius had no money and no real army capable... Like most of his predecessors, he had no money. Unlike most of his predecessors, he had no army. So he really couldn't do much to fight them. I'm going to put you guys right here because that's going to be funny if they try to break that down. The only problem is I've got soldiers and not a lot to do with them. Now, let's see here. Oh, did Trash already leave? That's sad. That makes me sad. Man, I got lots of archers. This will be great, but I just... Let's put all the, There we go. Let's put all the mercenaries up on the wall. And let's move some... There we go. Are you shooting? You're shooting at me, but you won't break down my gates. If you do, so be it, but whatever. This very, very tiny... Oh, jeez. This very, very tiny group of pikemen would do massive amounts of damage here. Alright. So when Nepos landed in 474, Glycarius surrendered without a fight. Julius Nepos then named himself Emperor of the West, and so ended the reign of Glycarius. Alright. Let's move you guys right in here. Alright. So now I should be able to just kind of ignore the fight for a while. Alright. So before we begin, the reign of Nepos. Let's do some background. Nepos, before becoming an emperor, had taken over the governorship when his uncle... Yeah, exactly. But he's not... Hey, unlike everybody else, though, he's not dead. Glycarius may not have lasted very long, but at least he isn't dead yet. Which is extremely rare for former emperors. But anyway, so Nepos, before becoming an emperor, had taken over the governorship of Dalmatia when his uncle Marcellinus died. The same Marcellinus Ricimer killed and hindered during the west and east push into Africa earlier. That just about wraps up everything we actually know about Nepos, so we're going to go back to his reign. Unlike previous emperors, Glycarius' life was spared by Nepos. Even more surprising was that Nepos made Glycarius the bishop of Salona. I'm sure that decision won't have any consequences in the near future for Nepos. One of his most notable efforts to reclaim Gaul, by simply appointing Ecdicius, son of the late Emperor Avitus, master of soldiers of Gaul. So if you remember, Avitus was, I think, part Gaul. He's a Gallo-Roman, so he wasn't a full-blooded Roman. Which is one of the reasons why people did not like him. But the Gauls loved him. And as a matter of fact, this was a really popular move. The people residing in Gaul, the Gaelic people, saw this as an act of good faith on Nepos' part. And though Nepos' attempt to diplomatically regain lost territory, its results were kind of mixed. His military conquests under Ecdicius were also mixed. Where he might gain one province, he would end up trading it for another, and that's kind of just what kept happening over and over and over and over again. It's not that he didn't try, it's just that everything he did try didn't really work consistently. So every single time he started, it would work, and then while his army was out taking one province, it would then lose another one right behind him. So it was this lovely cat and mouse game that he just couldn't seem to get away from. Oof. Oh, jeez, that sucks. Okay, hold on. I gotta move somebody here. Yeah, hopefully y'all don't. Hopefully y'all ignore that and just go right up the middle like idiots. Or if I need to, I can put my pikemen here. But yeah, let's see. Where y'all going? Are y'all going to the breach or are y'all going here? Y'all did no damage to that. I can't imagine why you would go that way, so we're going this way. Yeah, they're going this way. And I can't really blame them. Yeah, one of the things you might notice is I'm not even bothering to give the time frames yet. Because, like, what? Nepos... Sorry, not Nepos. Olybrius literally lasted 7 months. Then Glycarius lasted for roughly a year at best. Like I'm just gonna round it to a year. Nope, you're not coming at me that way. Run, boys, run! Pikemen. Yeah, poke him. Poke him with the pokey sticks. Get him, boys. Get him, boys. I guess I can move you guys over here now. Actually, put y'all in guard mode. Go, 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 go. Maybe, but let's make sure they don't get in here, though. Yeah, but y'all have probably done a lot of damage. Even if y'all broke, y'all probably did a crap ton of damage. It froze. Oh god. No, 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 no. There we go. Just hold them. Hold them, hold them, hold them. Alright. Uh, so, yeah, he kept trading provinces back and forth. He wasn't really getting anywhere with it. And now that the Vandals had just dropped on... no, sorry. And now that the Vandals hadn't been on everyone's mind for 5 whole minutes, the Vandals decided that they needed to be an issue again. So they invaded and took Sicily from the west, along with Sardinia, Corsica, and the Balearics. Nepos had no real way to remove them, and so begrudgingly accepted their rulership over these provinces. Nepos' next major crisis was to appoint a governor over his former province, Dalmatia. After perusing his options, he decided upon a man named Orestes. Before appointing him governor, Nepos had raised him to the rank of patrician, making him a noble, essentially, in Rome. Eek. Yeah, I'm still doing good here. On top of that, he was a full Roman and had been a secretary in the court of Attila the Hun, and was Attila's personal ambassador to Constantinople. So in 475, Orestes became Magister Militum, patrician, and governor of Dalmatia. Orestes gathered what levies he could and marched against the enemies of Rome. So it was a massive surprise when Nepos received word in August of 475 that Orestes had invaded and taken the city of Ravenna, the de facto capital of the West. Orestes had betrayed him. Nepos was unable to resist Orestes, and instead of being captured and killed, boarded his ships and sailed back to Dalmatia. The exact history and events leading up to this are very unclear. At one point, Ecdicius was appointed governor of Dalmatia, then recalled back to Nepos, which then led to the appointment of Orestes. Why, when, and what happened are entirely unknown. What compounds the mystery further was the vague reason gleaned from history is that Nepos needed Ecdicius, and when he was recalled, it was not for bad performance or punishment, but to assist him with a domestic rival. We don't know jack about what was going on there. We just know, like, the broad stroke of events. Let's get y'all there. This is when events began to move very, very quickly and very badly for the West. Nepos's official reign as emperor had ended in August 475. Orestes was now in control of the Western Empire, but refused the title of emperor. Instead, he chose to install his son, Romulus Augustus. And so began the reign of Romulus Augustus. Hooray! Now before I begin the reign of Romulus Augustus, I want to kind of point something out real quick. He is the final Roman emperor that we recognize as a Western Roman emperor. But I find that name very fascinating. And the reason is because Augustus is a name that's been passed down since the original Augustus as a title, not a name. We'll kind of get into that if and when we get to the classical, like, Roman Republic and early empire. But it's very interesting to me that history shows that a man he's a child. He's like 10, but this kid's name is Romulus Augustus. His first name is the name of the very first king of Rome. And if we know the story of Rome, Romulus was a very powerful, charismatic young man. Augustus was as well. And it seems really weird and yet fitting that the last Roman emperor of the West is named Romulus Augustus, and he is neither of these things. He's not capable of doing anything on his own. He's completely helpless in every respect. His dad had to install him. He has no real power. the very first king's sorry, the name of the very first king is also the name of the very last emperor. There's just a lot of irony here that just keeps dripping off of it more and more and more. I find that fascinating. What are the odds? Right? Like, what are the odds? Hello. Hi, kitty. No, kitty, get off the notes. We need the notes. Uh, but it's also very interesting because of the way that people treated Romulus. It's really, really weird because they hated him. And I mean, they hated him. So much so they actually gave him a name. They said they gave him a name. They basically bastardized his name. So let me see where did I write it down? I know I wrote it down here somewhere. So one of the things they would call him was Augustulus or Little Augustus. Exactly right. So they would call him. Sorry, before we get to that, let's before we get to that because that doesn't happen until later. So let me actually get back to my notes here. So one of the things that's happening with the reign of Romulus Augustus is that Emperor Zeno is the Eastern Roman Emperor in the East, and he's actually going through a civil war at this point. Ironically, because the West just went through a few of them, but he's actually going through a civil war, and he's fighting for his throne against a usurper named Basiliscus, the general whose incompetence had cost Rome its retaking of Africa during the reign of Anthemius and Leo I. These people just can't go away. And what does it say about Zeno that he can't get his empire under control? Well, with Basiliscus at the head of the civil war. Now, not that we're focusing so much on Emperor Zeno, but Emperor Zeno was actually not of full-blooded Roman descent. The people saw him as a barbarian and an outsider, much in the same way that the Western Romans saw Avitus. But that's for later, if we ever get to the Eastern Roman Empire, or the Byzantine Empire, as we call it. But not only can we look back upon Romulus historically and from a bird's eye view, we see the ironies of what was to happen. We can also see that it is in the way that people viewed Romulus. The people would call him Augustulus or Little Augustus. To us today, this doesn't mean much, but the joke of taking the name and title of the most powerful man in Rome historically is a sign of how weak they viewed him. They also changed Romulus to Momulus. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that in Latin, but meaning little disgrace. Again, there's that cosmic irony. The name Romulus, even today, a name that carries with it the pride of the very foundations of Rome, was being called a disgrace. That was something that really stuck out to me whenever I was reading up on Romulus, because Romulus is not an emperor that no one really cares about him because he doesn't last very long, and he's a child. And like most child emperors, he doesn't have any real authority anyway. But the fact that they're actually making fun of the name Romulus, even though it's not the same Romulus, I find it very, very fascinating. It's one of those historical ironies that I'm just like, I don't know if people really caught on to why that's so silly and funny, but it's just very ironic that it's just very ironic to me that would be the case with a character named Romulus, that he's seen as weak, whereas Romulus and the original Augustus were considered extremely, really, really powerful. But the saddest part of this story is the fact that Romulus, from what we know, had done nothing to deserve everybody's anger. He wasn't able to actually legally do anything, much in the same way Honorius was when he was named emperor. Orestes was the one upending the empire, forcing out Nepos, yet the people focused on Romulus. Now that Orestes installed his son, though, Orestes ran into his first problem: his own army. Orestes' army was promised by Orestes that they would receive 1/3 of Italian land if they helped him overthrow Nepos. Now that he was in power, he deigned to change the deal. Orestes' army, angry at being denied their claims, turned to one of their commanders, Odoacer, if we remember him from earlier. The majority of Orestes' army had turned on him almost as fast as he had turned on Nepos. Orestes would run, knowing he could not fight Odoacer, but everywhere he fled, Odoacer and his army sieged, pillaged, and burned. Finally, on August 28, 476, Odoacer finally caught Orestes and immediately executed him. Romulus had lost his father, and when Odoacer would siege Ravenna, he would lose his uncle Paulus as well. Romulus is now alone. He's about 10, maybe 11 years old, put into a position by his father, then stripped of all authority at the same time. Odoacer then marched towards the palace, and when looking on Romulus, he did not see a mighty emperor, but a boy dressed in purple. Before his deposition, Odoacer stripped little Augustus of his imperial insignia and garments, and with the approval of the Roman Senate, were sent to the recently victorious Zeno with a message stating that the West no longer required a separate emperor, and that, quote unquote, one monarch sufficed to rule the world. Odoacer then offered to rule Italy under Emperor Zeno. Zeno agreed to this, but made clear that if Odoacer wanted to act in a just manner, that he would seek to return the throne to Nepos. Though Odoacer would act under the pretense of being under Nepos' authority, he never invited him back to Italy. As for Romulus, Odoacer exiled him, potentially with a pension, strangely enough, to live with his relatives. That little piece there has a lot of little caveats. Like, we don't know if it was his relatives or, like, a palace. Like, we know relatives eventually make their way over there, but we don't know much beyond that. So in 476, with the apparent approval from the Eastern Roman Empire, Zeno and the Western Roman Senate basically dissolved the Western Roman Empire. In its place was established the Kingdom of Italy under King Odoacer. That's where we're going to pick up next time, as this is not the end of the Western Roman Empire as it stands. So we're going to actually call that one a night for that one. And we'll come back to it with the very first kingdom of Italy since Romulus. That was a lot more rough. That was way rougher that round. Next week, hopefully, will be a little bit smoother. But there's just so much crap that happened over and over and over and over again. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, another rebellion. Jeez. You better run away. But you're within striking distance. You're dead. I'm not even gonna fight. Just gonna kill you right out. Just boom. Let that auto resolve. Then I'm gonna kill that other freaking rebel. It's even more interesting to me that the last emperor. Well, I mean, it's sad to me, really. It's very, very sad to me that those people did all that stuff. Like, it really does come like, man, like, how would you do that? But it's, at least Romulus gets away. At least Romulus gets to live his life out somewhere else. There's also reports that he didn't. There's reports that he was immediately executed as well. But I don't think that. I don't think that. And we're going to go over that next week. I don't want to give away other stuff till we actually have a chance to read about it. All right. But the fact that he instantly executed him is like, wow, dude. Like, this guy did a lot for you. Come on, man. But hey, I mean, when power's on the line, right? If he's a doppelganger, he's not a very good one. Wow, I used up all my movement already. Jeez. Alright, whatever. But yeah, now I feel bad for Romulus, because basically he loses his dad because his dad wants power, and then when his dad got the power, he couldn't hold on to it. I don't think I've ever gotten these before. There's that shield wall that we love so much. But it's also very... to me, it's one of those, like, fatal ironies. I say fatal ironies. What are they called? Like, weirdo ironies. Let's put it that way. Just because his name was Romulus and his last name was Augustus. Which, again, that's usually the title held by every emperor, is just Augustus. It just seems really weird to me that the last emperor's name was Romulus Augustus. It just that part I will never get over. It's in its own way it's very fitting. In its own way it's very sad. To me, it's cosmic irony. That's what it is. It's cosmic irony. That's what I want. That's the word I wanted to look for. Cosmic irony. Man, I have so little money left that I can't even put money forward for this. Okay, hold on. You got. So when the Huns, when Attila shows up, I'll be in trouble. Now for you guys, let's get rid of the Western Roman Empire or the Western Roman rebellions. Now Flavius. Oh, sorry, not Flavius. Honorius. Not. I guess his name is Flavius, but not in the way that I'm using it. All right. Jeez, it's already it's getting kind of late already. Jeez, did I burn that much time at the beginning? Oh my gosh. It's already been an hour and a half. That's what happens when I talk. I'll just keep talking. Ham will tell you that. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna do a few more turns. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to hold on to this. This is probably going to be a lost cause. Although, that just removing this, just downgrading this city all by itself, netted me a crap ton of money. That's how bad that is, though. Still a food shortage. Good lord. Okay, what do I need to do to get rid of that food shortage? How much? I'm only short by 2. I'm short by 2, and it's costing me 25% of my wealth. Oh, that's painful. Still, it's better than what it was. Governor, huh? Let's see here. Corruption, definitely. Let's remove corruption. It's money I gained. I mean, I guess, but at the same time, though, like, you know, one of the things that gets me is the very last thing that happens is that you've got somebody that actually goes out of their way to help you and, like, builds you up in the world, and then you basically just immediately turn around and stab them in the back. Like, that's one of those things that I'm like, dude, that's messed up. Like, that's messed up, dude. Like, I can't even, the words aren't even there. It's just, that's messed up. Like, and when I mean, literally, when I say that he was going to march on Rome's enemies, he literally said that. Like, that was one of the things that he said, is that he was going to march against Rome's enemies, and he went to go fight the guy who actually lifted him up and put him in his position immediately. But that being said, Julius Nepos did the exact same thing to oh crap, I forgot his name already. He's just so forgettable. Let's see. Fine. The picks, we can have a... And, you know, based on the way the Romans killed people, I'm not so sure... Actually, I'm not sure how they executed people here. I think beheading was more common now than it used to. I can't fight that again. I'm just not going to bother. But, like, if they did any kind of Roman executions, they were not pleasant, and they were not short. Oh, okay, the Huns are coming. Good lord, and they're coming in force, at least to an extent. Oh look, a rebellion. Another rebellion. We're gonna end. Oh, of course, we're gonna enter the war on the side of the east. But yeah, so like and the worst part is that there's so much stuff that happens that we don't even really know all this stuff that happens. Actually, there's a Roman historian. There we go. I don't know why that. Man, I'm getting tired. There's a Roman historian who literally says in one of his letters, he's just like, "Look, I don't even know how many Roman emperors there have been in the past year. Their time in office is so short. I don't even know their names." And it's like, and there's no point in talking about them because they didn't do anything. And what ends up happening is that usually, like, up to a certain point, somebody gets killed after they've taken power. Then that person gets killed by one of the collaborators, and it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. And it's funny. It's really funny, but it's like, wow, that's really sad that, like, even your historians are like, I don't even care to write down half of these people's names because as soon as they take power, they're immediately deposed. Like that's where we are in history at this point, where there's so much chaos and turmoil that's what it's created. Now to top that off, because there's actually more horrible things than that. Oh, crud, I just lost it. I just lost the thought. One of the things that's also happening in Rome at this time is that the settlements that aren't in immediate, actually yes, in some circumstances yes, there were some emperors that were named and then killed the same day. Like, no lie, you are not wrong. It's like, then why bother? Why should I bother even mentioning him? Because he's been killed like the moment he's coronated. That's right. Hey, my XCOM soldiers last longer than that, okay? They at least get a chance to live about a month. Then they die. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so the outlying settlements have actually started to self-govern now. And I haven't really brought it up because it's not something that really is relevant to pretty much anything that we're doing with the emperors. But it's interesting because we're going to see the rise of feudalism very, very shortly. I guess really not yet, but this is the birthing of feudalism. For the most part, Rome is still intact. For the most part, at least the infrastructure is. And it's very interesting to see what happens next. And I would like to talk about it now, but I want to wait. I want to wait. It's too late anyway. It's too late. I don't want to do it again. It's too late. Run, boys, run! Go, 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 go! But we are going to begin to see the settlements and whatnot start to turn into something that they don't really resemble ever up at this point in history. Because for the most part, everything was run by Rome. But the more settlements and more cities and towns that were cut off from Rome, but still technically a part of Rome, and the more difficult it was to get information and trade going, the more they just simply abandoned listening to Rome and just ignored them, even when they were technically under Rome, under Roman rule. And so even if Rome was just, for some reason, magically returned to its glory days, they still wouldn't have listened. That's another interesting part about that, is because they had gotten so used to ruling themselves by this point and making their own decisions that a lot of the Roman authority at this point in the far off locations, say far off, like even in modern southern day France, they wouldn't have cared. And whenever 100 years ago, that wouldn't have been the case. No, I agree. But the French that we know don't exist yet. So, in this time period right now, the French don't exist. Not yet, anyway. They will soon. What's even more interesting is that whenever Romulus was taken out, that's an American thing. A good American thing. What was I gonna say? When Romulus was deposed, they didn't see it as the end of the Empire. That's another interesting thing that like this is one of the things that historians have done, and I somewhat agree with it. That the Roman Empire, the Western Roman Empire as we know it, is over, but the Western Roman Empire itself is not gone yet. But most historians would agree that the deposition of Romulus was the end of the Empire. Ooh, French toast. It can be. Sometimes if they put too much egg into it, it's nasty. I like how the soldiers go from Romans to Auxilia. If I wanted to get some stupid French cuisine right, I wouldn't have been an American. Oh god, that's disgusting. Why would you even say that? Why would you even utter those words? Alright, so I think I've got one chance to win this, and it's going to be hitting these guys from the back. Ooh, maybe we'll go over the Gothic War soon. The Gothic War. It's so much more than what... Well, there's a lot to go over, but it's kind of hard to tell what's true and what's not. I had to suffer, so therefore so do you. This is a swordsman? Legio Comitatenses, huh? Nope, I will search nothing of the sort. Thank you, though. I appreciate your offer. Come on, kill those... Oh, cataphract eyes. What? No! No! Nope. Look, I mean, no. Just no. Absolutely not. I'm gonna blow something. I'll be blowing chunks out my freaking mouth the entire night. Going, why? Why? No, I've always... I mean, if you're just now hearing that, man... Let's see what we got here. I need... Okay, let's see here. Don't care again. I want to get this turn over with. Over with. Kill those guys. Alright, one problem solved. Alright, 4,000 gold. Alright, I need to make some money. I need to make some stuff happen. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what's killing all my food? Is this thing right here? Segusio. Get rid of that, and then my food problem goes away. Oh, no it doesn't! God dang it, no! Do that. Don't got much money left. Who's this? Kuridak. I don't Kuridak's not a name that I recognize, so obviously it's not the one that I care about. How is it that you guys are the same level? Look, man, I've cauterized all those pathways in my brain for that stuff because of how freaking cancerous it is. killing these guys. Oh, why did Trash Gamer leave? Let's see here. It's like he jumped in just to be a part of it for a little bit and then left. Alright, let's see here. Slowly but surely moving my men over to the new side. Over to a, God dang it. I may just move him up, just have to bring him back down. And I got the Visigoths at my door. Yep, I'm gonna have to bring him back down. Oh, good lord! I'm gonna have to walk him right back down here. All right, let's see. As for you, yeah, go get that guy. And you're gathering soldiers. It looks like. Let's grab. I don't want to actually fight this battle, so let's move you up and then forward. Kill him. So I'm just trying to get turns over with. I normally want to be involved in these fights, but I just want to get these turns out of the way and just clear out the rebels if I can. Just kill him. Although that kind of a slice wouldn't do much to his breastplate or anything, but that's fine. We're not going to talk about that. That's for you guys. Oof. Can't quite make it. Now let's see if I can make it. Nope, still not in range. But I'm close. I'm very close. Supply storage. So if I can get that back, that'll be a big boon. Nice big boon. Oh, dude, we can go further if you want to. We can go even worse. Oh wow, they have. This is another thing. The rebels get way better stuff. Just all around, they get way better stuff. That's kind of like a Total War thing, though. It's like a Total War gimmick, though. Well, it looks like Grimm's Legion hasn't done much tonight. We can't leave Grimm's Legion all alone. That wouldn't be fair. Oh, jeez, I just don't know if we could fight that, because they've got better hardware than we do. They've got better cavalry. They've got a crap ton of that, even though we've just destroyed them. But even with both armies, I'm not even sure we could take them. Yeah, both armies gives us half strength. At least they didn't have... Yeah, they still have enough soldiers there. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait till next turn. I'm not letting your legion die. Again, you have the Emperor. This legion is not going to be thrown away, I promise. What I probably need to do is actually get a legion over here to run over this way to give him upgraded soldiers. That's probably what I need to do. But yeah, I'm not letting the Emperor die. Even though Honorius is useless as, well, anybody can be, but still. Can you secure loyalty? There you go. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't care how you do it. Oh, hold on. Why are you bad? You're a bad person? Oh, jeez. Ugh. Out of favor. Torturer. No. No, Honorius wasn't a torturer. I must have gained that at some point. Arrogant, yes. I don't know about unjust. I've never read that anywhere, but maybe he was. I don't know. Even my love of history, I don't know everything. Say love. My very complicated relationship with history. Because every time I learn more about history, I'm like, oh my god, if people knew this, it'd be so different. And then I realize, like, oh no, we all know this. We still don't change anything. It's like, oh, okay. That's not good. Fokker's Legion is just running back and forth here. And he's got new troops too. He's got the new Armigiri Defensores. Let's see. What's your area looking like? Still can't get this public order under freaking control here. Like, this is ridiculous. Alright, let's do one more turn and then we'll call it a night. And tomorrow we'll play big spoopy game. Oh no! Not the Vandals. I hate the Vandals. Frickin' Vandals. They get everything they want in history. They get literally everything they want. Every single time they want it. Well, I guess not every single time they want it, but like they get it pretty quickly. I'm gonna raid, pillage, and burn until I get what I want. Okay, well, we want you to make this guy emperor. Okay. Alright, let's move you here. We try to be. At least I do. I don't know about Fokker. He seems like he's just here for the trolls, which I appreciate entirely. And actually, maybe tomorrow what we'll do is we'll actually do that little test that that we did earlier, that I talked about earlier. The five degrees of separation on Wikipedia. Because actually, Ironham did that earlier today, and he had a lot of fun doing it. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow before the stream starts. Well, before the game starts, anyway. Run, lads, run! He could, but he won't. He's too busy doing whatever Fokker does. Let's move them over there. Okay. Run, lads, run! Alright, let's speed this up. I got places to be tonight, like in bed. This is another thing. I didn't really enjoy this, but like the fact that you see these big old little spikes just flying out just looks so cheap to me. It's like what a child would do. Like, wait, dogs? Where did dogs come from? Holy crap. Like, seriously, where did dogs come from? Now my archers are fighting dogs. I guess it's keeping them busy at the very least. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this place. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I genuinely don't think I'm gonna be able to win this this campaign. Dude, fight the dogs. Wait, how did the dogs even get up here? Quite literally, I don't even know. I don't even know. Get up there, fight the dogs.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Oh, then y'all need to go this way then. Wow.
Enemy units have rallied and returned.
Again, how did dogs get up there? Oh no, that'd be awesome though. Part of me wants to. You know what we do one day? Maybe if Medieval 2. Well, I actually have Medieval 2 installed. I keep wanting to play a game of that, but maybe when we get to Medieval 2 or something, one of the things I'll do is I'll install that Rise of Mordor mod. I can't believe I forgot my freaking cavalry again. Whatever. But yeah, the Total War Warhammer stuff, actually they do a pretty good job of that. But the only problem with them is that again, it just doesn't. It looks decent. The issue is that it doesn't play well. Like at least in this game, cavalry have weight. In that game, cavalry don't do jack. They got really lazy with it. They're getting more lazy with it too. All right, how many did I kill? I killed 612. Effing Vandals, man. And Visigoths. Looks like the Visigoths are going to take Rhegium. Or try to. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to save it here. I'm tired. And my brain and my mouth is starting to numb. So we're going to call it a day there. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream tonight and the history. I will see you all tomorrow where we're going to pick up... Actually, we're not going to pick up anything. We're going to start a new game of Dying Light with some friends of mine. And we'll see where we go from there. Hopefully we'll get some Barotrauma in eventually if I can find enough people to frickin' play. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I will see you all tomorrow evening. If you have not and you thought this was fun, please join the Discord where we will be well, mostly just talking and doing stupid stuff. Maybe we're still working on it. And we got some ideas in the works for like movie talks and maybe movie night some night. We're not going to be streaming that. We're just going to play it on Discord. But we'll see. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good night.